weather on NBC 10 Boston, Boston's most accurate forecast.
A lot of flooding down south right now. Streets are flooded, homes are destroyed, but it looks like Florida, they might get hit again by another hurricane, right?
Yeah, but here locally in New England, we're seeing very nice conditions. We went over Milton and we're watching those impacts from that potential major hurricane that's likely going to be making landfall by Wednesday. But now we're going to talk about these nice conditions here in New England for a change. Temperatures at 71 in Boston, 77 for Norwood, Bedford, 74 degrees out there. So as far as all the fall things, we're talking foliage, we're talking sunrise, sunset, the days closing in. We're definitely going to be feeling all of this heading through the next week. You're going to notice the foliage if you haven't already. It's definitely starting to change over, and we're going to notice those changes in the next week. And then as far as tomorrow's concerned, sunset time is 6:16. As we go towards November 3rd, sunset time is going to be 4:34. So we have some time, but we are going to see our last 6 o'clock sunset here in about a week. So temperatures in the low 60s as we go through tomorrow afternoon. Sunday is looking like a gorgeous day. We do have sunny skies out there from start until we go into the afternoon. A few clouds will be building in ahead of rain chances that do come into the picture on Monday, but that sunshine is just going to be gorgeous with temperatures a little bit cooler than today, but feeling more true to fall as far as those temperatures go tomorrow. Many upper 60s, especially inland. Worcester 67, Fitchburg 69, and Boston 64 degrees. We're going to see right along the Cape, low 60s for locations in the Cape and low 60s as we go towards the South Shore as well, really across the board. So now let's talk foliage. If you haven't noticed those changes quite yet, areas in central Massachusetts are getting in on moderate color changes. Northern New England seeing those peak color changes really across the higher elevation in the greens. But watch what happens as we go through our next week. So while Boston's still in that low zone, we are going to notice that areas in northern New England and along the greens are going to be changing over to past peak, while most of New Hampshire's foliage is going to be peaking. While this might not be the most gorgeous year for foliage, it's still definitely changing over, and it's still beautiful. Just that the dry end of summer may impact some locations when it comes to that foliage changing over, and it might not quite last as long as far as that peak time lasts. But Boston's starting to get in on those moderate changes within the next 7 days. So just watching all of this and cooler air heading our way. So really fall coming on strong in the coming week. Tomorrow, we're going to have the low 60s, middle upper 60s for some, but then a second cold front comes in and is going to lower the temperatures from there. So we're going to go from the upper 60s to the upper 50s at times going into our next week. So get ready because that cool down will be heading our way. Now, our main rain chances into next week are going to be coming on Monday. Just to start off the week, we'll be watching a system really pushing overhead for most of Massachusetts by 7 o'clock in the morning. That's what we're looking at now, as this does make its way from central Massachusetts towards the coast. And now we are at 10:15 in the morning. That rain still will be lingering in spots. Scattered showers lining the coast, the South Shore, and the Cape. And then by the afternoon, most of us will be drying out. The Cape could see some showers until we go around 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, then clearing things out into early Tuesday. So that's some good news in the forecast. But on the other side of that, this cool air is definitely something we're going to have to get more used to. Some low temperatures dipping to the low 40s right along the coast, and that's going to be bringing in the upper 30s in spots, especially in the suburbs for Wednesday morning. And then Thursday, likely most of us will be in those low and middle 40s as well. Those same days, high temperatures make their way to the upper 50s and low 60s. Lots of sunshine in the forecast, though, as we head through our next 10 days. We'll be right back.